Hello everybody and welcome to episode 17 of Hashtag Total Markout. Recorded July 27th, broadcasted July 28th. This is our 20th week of being on YouTube and Blip, and we thank you for joining us. So, let me introduce the panel. He is the producer behind Undead Geek Entertainment, which has shows such as Book Mark, and he is the reigning Hashtag Total Markout quiz champion, set to defend his title today. He is Dan, the Geek King, Adamson. How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Excellent. Now, Erik Van Djismie couldn't actually be here to record episode 17. Well, basically, there was a live event match over at the Hobbsies Gala. And basically, it was Dan, the Geek King Adamson, versus... what's he called himself? The Dutch
Destroyer.
The Dutch Destroyer, Erik Van Djismie. And basically, Dan, I believe you choked him out.
I made him tap twice.
Yeah. So basically, Erik Van Djismie is being seen to for his embarrassing, horrifying, humiliating, career-ending, just reputation-destroying, soul-crushing defeat at the hands of Dan Geek King Adamson.
Here, man. Triangle choke, ankle lock. The dude tapped twice
And
in the space of 5 minutes.
So basically, we all at Hashtag Total Markout reacted with the appropriate response.
Loser!
No, Dan, we talked about this. We all at the Hashtag Total Markout team responded with the appropriate response.
Hashtag loser!
Precisely. Now we have spared no expense to get a special guest on the show. Thankfully, it was free anyway. He is the co-host, co-producer, and the founder of the weekly debate and discussion show, Hashtag Shout. And of course, I didn't at all forget his name and edit it out to make me sound better at all. I would never do that, would I, Dan?
Yeah, you did.
Oh. He is the lone walker on. I got it right! Adam Caulfield!
Basically, they woke me up. I was napping in the corner. They woke me up and explained that they needed me.
You're playing Brotherhood.
Yeah.
And sucking at it, might I add.
Yeah. I mean, if Batman
You
was
can't
there,
play it any better.
Because I don't like the game.
Do you know what would make it better? If Batman was there?
Again! Look.
Okay, hang on. So, let's say any of these games would be made better by Batman being in it, yes or no, right? Tetris.
Yes.
Mario.
Yes.
Sonic.
Yes.
Batman.
Well, Batman's in that.
Yeah, but another Batman?
Can't have two Batmans.
Alternate reality.
Batman.
That'd be Earth 2 and it would be
Yeah.
Owlman.
So basically, the only thing which can't be made more awesome by Batman is a Batman game.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Batman's already in it. What makes Batman games awesome is the Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill.
No argument here. So basically, in this episode, we'll be recapping WWE television, including Raw 1000. And we'll also have the Geek Kings, You Get a Witch! And much more. So,
Can I one thing about that?
Yeah.
That is a lot of people's favourite part of the show.
Really?
Not that segment.
Right.
You going, you gotta watch! Which there's a lot of people do an hour and a half show that often goes for 2 hours. And the favourite part is a second of vocal from you.
Alright, I'll do it.
We should have a remix on it.
Alright, I'll give people a sample of like 3 different ones, and then they can make a remix out of it. You get a witch! You get a witch! You get a witch! Actually, that makes me giggle. Who wants to lead us into the recap?
But of course, we've also got
Okay.
G33 stats.
Oh, Jismie's. Dan.
Yeah, and Fan Corner.
Oh yes, Hashtag Fan Corner. Not only that, but we'll have the results of this week's Hashtag Top 10 Challenge. So, let's go right into the first segment of the show, ladies and gentlemen. It is the one and the thing. And Adam, you're an official guest host of the show this week. So why don't you announce the first segment?
WWE Recap.
He went for the dignified version.
It's a WWE recap!
Okay, we already played it. I'm sorry. Oh, for God's sake. Right.
That's it, no.
Anyway, so here's the thing. Here's the thing, okay? obviously, we start with SmackDown.
Don't point, no, move on.
No GM, just goes.
Alberto Del Rio did something, Sheamus did something else, Ziggler did something, Ricardo Rodriguez.
Alright,
there was some divas. Next.
That's fine. Well, NXT was a
Next.
fantastic.
Move on.
Alright. Superstar.
Whoa. Just not here. Move on.
I guess that leaves Raw 1000.
Yes! Raw 1000, baby!
I take it we enjoyed Raw 1000.
Oh, 1000!
Now, funny enough, all three of us were actually together when we watched it. So it kind of ended on coincidence that Adam would end up being a guest for the show. So we all sat down, watched it, and immediately...
Well, you say we sat down.
The show started off with Triple H and Shawn Michaels.
No, the show started off with
Vincent
Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. I guarantee you, the next fucking week, you'll be like, oh, Vincent McMahon, he's full of shit. He does all this shit. Yeah, all the same fans last week would have been going, thank you, Vince.
And welcome to Monday Night Raw.
Yes, he said the famous lines which he first uttered at the first ever Raw show. You know, welcome to Monday Night Raw! And all that jazz. I know, but hey, he already said he would recap the New Day, so don't really give me that bullshit about people really saying the same thing.
No, just mine was better.
Well, there's no doubt about that.
Both times.
There's no doubt about that. But still, so basically, he introduced, and for me, this kind of confused the fuck out of me, because he goes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, D-Generation X! And I'm just going, what?
That would never happen.
That made no sense.
So then we had DX.
Yeah, well, Triple Michaels comes out, Triple H comes out, and he goes, are you ready? And Shawn replies with,
Whew. There's something missing.
You mean he didn't say, he didn't be like, I'm ready or anything. He actually said he wasn't ready?
Yeah.
But why?
Because he was knackered.
Oh, yeah, apart from that.
And there was something missing.
Oh, I wonder what could have been missing.
He knew he had his pants on.
Yeah, he had his pants on.
And he knew he had his underwear on because they were riding up him.
Yes.
And he asked Triple H, did he have his on? And he checked and he had his on. And he said it couldn't be all the gratuitous merchandise because he had all that on.
All available on WWEshop.com.
So I wonder, did there used to be more of DX? It's a podcast, dude.
I know. That reaction was just for you people.
And then, all of a sudden...
And then, so he asked the crowd again. I said, did there used to be more of us?
Yes! Now...
And the next thing you heard was, break it down!
And of course, that's what our ears heard. But truly...
In our hearts and in our minds.
What did we hear, Dan?
Oh, you didn't know?
Well.
Your ass better call somebody! This is me, it's that D-O-double-G. Mama wants to get with that extra P to the A to the C. And that B-A-D, A double crooked letter.
Yes. And of course...
Something like that.
Yeah. Not that you're a fan or a mark of that kind
It's
of...
not that we were sitting so close to the
Yeah.
TV we went blind.
And it was... What was it? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages.
D-Generation X, proud to meet you. It's 5-time WWE Tag Team Champs of the World. The bad beat, Billy Gunn. The Road Dogg, Jesse James. The New Age Outlaws.
Billy Gunn got on TV.
X-Pac got on fucking TV.
X-Pac got a speaking segment.
That was later.
But every time that kid picked up a microphone, no good.
Sean, no.
And of
Not you,
course,
Sean, never Sean.
so they all got together, and they did the whole. I said, "Are you ready?" And they did the whole.
Look at his sucker.
At which point, Shawn Michaels and Billy Gunn got the mic to say,
But they couldn't both say it.
well, they do it together.
Because Sean is only allowed to say that. Dwayne say something else.
But Billy Gunn's really good at it, and he always got to do it after Shawn left.
But that was because
Yeah.
Road Dogg didn't give him much, but he was good at that.
But why? How about we do it? How about they do it together?
And just as they're about to go, well,
It's like Damien Sandow.
hallelujah.
comes out to this fucking... You bunch of ignorant morons and ignoramuses.
You're nothing more than degenerates.
Which is...
That's the point.
Which at one point,
Yeah.
Sean actually says, I'll take the blame for this. I am.
Yeah. Although
I will go to church. I'll go to church tomorrow and have to say forgiveness. Again.
I'm surprised nobody made the joke of the fact that Triple H is the boss. That didn't occur to anybody? No one? Just me? Okay. So basically, he says, I demand that you stop your pranks now and all this wonderful bullshit. At which point Triple H says, hang on, team meeting. All get into a huddle, discuss the matter. And Triple H basically says, okay, we've decided. Boom! Switching music. I get one a day. Switching music to the face. Triple H pedigree. Wonderful times. And
it was a beautiful pedigree.
yes, it was a beautiful pedigree. Followed by
Billy get the mic.
Yeah, Billy gets the mic and he gets to sing it.
Then, and of course, if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
Suck it! And
The extra was over.
Yeah.
You see, I did that. The
Yeah.
extra.
Yeah, it was fantastic. Well done.
I didn't steal that off anyone.
You didn't?
No.
No, it didn't. I'll put it this way, I've never heard of it before.
You lie, cheat, and steal, man. Lie, cheat, and steal.
Mamacita. I didn't know notes of this week.
I know.
Mamacita.
But
She has a diva profile page on
Dude.
YouTube.
dude, we'll get to the divas later on.
Trust me, I know.
We'll get to the divas later on.
Somehow I'm drinking and blowing it out my mouth.
So the next segment.
So was Rosa Mendes.
Swap 5.
So the first match of the night.
So the first match of the night was a 6-man tag.
Oh god, this match.
It was alright, but it was not what we wanted to see.
No.
And this was the one night where we all agreed with Erik Van Djismie on we didn't want to see matches. Just keep bringing this out.
No. I was happy with matches. I just want them to be good about it. And like there was some painful spots in this one. Like
well, the next segment was pretty bad.
well, hang on. You've got to talk about the match.
Okay then.
A
Jericho, Ziggler, and
I don't Jericho, but yeah, it was it was basically Jericho, Cody, and Ziggles versus Sheamus, Sin Cara, and Mysterio.
Yeah.
Jericho botched at least twice, so I'm wondering if he was knackered.
Probably the amount of work he's been doing.
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe he just needs to chillax a bit.
And they are saying that it's going to be him versus Ziggler for a decent run in a minute.
Yeah.
And that cannot be something at Jericho's age he's looking forward to.
I'll be honest with you, the only thing I really liked about this match was the points.
I hated this fucking run.
I got points for Sheamus for the hashtag Total Markout, hashtag Wrestling Fantasy League.
Coming to you soon.
Yeah. So it was kind of cool. So the next segment of the night?
Well, we had AJ backstage with Layla.
Oh yes.
She was preparing for her wedding.
Oh god, yes.
And then Layla accused her of being a bit unstable.
Never!
And not being right in the mind.
Never!
And AJ said, have you seen what's going on outside? At which point, you see, oh!
Godfather?
No, Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I'll call you later!
Unfortunately, the Godfather didn't make it this week. I believe Sergeant Slaughter, maybe?
No, dude, there was one reason why Godfather got caught up. He got delayed on the train.
Because Virgin run it now. Ironic.
Virgil. Virgil can't run shit.
Okay.
You've seen his autograph sessions. What autographs?
Forever alone.
There's one person who's more lonely than I am. Virgil. And Ryan Sheik would say, fuck you, Virgil.
And
Fuck
also,
you.
after Jim Duggan walked by, we were treated to R-Truth and Roddy Piper playing jump rope with
And Piper didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now you made him upset. Have I?
They made him upset. Oh, how am I supposed to know?
And then Mae Young introduced.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, she did. Mae Young introduced
That wasn't a nightmare.
to her hand.
Oh yes.
Her son. Because we couldn't have forgot that. Although I have a problem. Her son, I believe it was 98, 99, right?
Yes.
That she gave birth to a hand. The actor playing the hand, was well into his 20s.
That is your biggest problem
Yeah, I
with
think
this.
the guy should be 14. Or the hand age quicker.
He's genuinely asking about the biology. So, what was the next segment?
I don't know what was the next segment. I just can't remember the order of the show. I remember what happened, just not the order.
Next segment.
After that, how was that? Would that not be the
Oh yeah, laugh my ass off, but then when it comes to you two, serious discussion about what it is. Fucking hypocrites.
Oh, don't go Jericho on us now.
No, he can actually wrestle. I can't.
Jericho.
Anyway.
Then it was what was it next?
Yeah, the next one. It was.
The next segment was Charlie Sheen on Skype.
Yes.
Oh god.
Can we move on quicker than they did?
Yes. Well, let's move on.
So it was Brodus Clay. Funky's all around. Funky's all around.
Versus the all-American, American
Fucking
Jack Swagger.
But if I remember so, Brodus Clay brought his brother from another mother down. Oh, have mercy! Dude love! How awesome was it to see Dude?
Dude love. It was like, oh my god, it's Dude love!
It's rather prevalent. We had all three of us stood up and did the
Hey, that's nothing. Me and him have done we've seen me and him do the primetime players dance.
Yeah, I've heard them. All three of us have actually done the opening AW speech.
In a round.
In a round, yeah. We each took a line.
Oh, God.
So it would have been funny to have them come out and beat Ted DiBiase, like
It was a shit match, but it was
It was awesome for me.
Yeah,
20 points I got all night.
Up next, Triple H was visited backstage by.
Well, Trish was just showing him a stretch like he did back in the day.
Stretch by Trish.
I would be sure. Well, I'd rather show Trish a stretch.
And anywho.
But that led to like a really awkward moment.
Oh.
When DX caught them in a really compromised position.
At which point.
No, because then they decided to just go through to go around the back.
The rear entrance.
No.
No.
They'll just.
They'll back out of the situation.
No. They decided just to leave.
Yeah, kiss him in the ass out themselves.
Yeah,
no!
Can't do that one, man, can't we? So they decided to leave.
I know we can't.
Apart from Triple H left, and Pac stayed.
Yeah.
And Trish Stratus did not look comfortable. Maybe Pac thought it was 2000 and Trish and him were going to have a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Well, we all know Pac. No, Trish never had any fun with you.
And meanwhile, Daniel Bryan was backstage talking to men in white coats.
Yeah, I thought the fuck, he was going to try and lock her up. Son of a bitch.
Well, rest assured, this did not happen.
No, because we had the wedding, but who came out for the wedding?
Oh,
the Grand Master of Ceremonies himself, the Doctor of Style!
A king!
Slick!
And do I get points?
Kind of, because he did Magic Key.
Oh. I'm sorry.
And then I got 3 points for fucking Brian coming out. That was a waste of fucking time.
But I got points for AJ appearance.
You got points for AJ every fucking...
I really wanted
So
Kane to
basically
ruin
what
the wedding
happened
just so I could get points.
They started during the wedding.
Let's face it, Kane doesn't have a very good history with wrestling and the
weddings and...
Basically at one point,
women in general.
the wedding started with AJ looked rather nice in her wedding gown.
Yeah, and she was wearing Converse, which I loved. And she skipped.
Yep. So basically, the wedding was going. Even at one point, AJ did have to kind of shut the priest up.
When it was, do you take this man?
Yeah.
Yes. 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 And then it was, then by the power of S to the... No, wait a minute. Hush.
Actually, she hadn't said yes yet, had she?
No, she said yes.
Oh, yeah, she said yes.
Yes,
oh,
and she said, I wasn't saying yes to you.
Yeah.
Someone else made a proposal to me. And my heart sank when I heard...
No chance! Because that's what you got!
Oh, for fuck's sake. No, Vince, no!
No! She's younger than Steph!
Imagine if it'd been Steph though.
Ooh.
Here's a new thought for you.
Jazz. Oh God, no. He's gone catatonic. Mae Young's hand.
Ah!
Sorry, bro.
Mae Young's hand or Mae Young's hand?
Both.
Ah.
I'm sorry.
Wow, just so you threw in Mae Young and incest. And necrophilia, kinda. That's a new one for you, Adam.
It was what was required.
No, Vince McMahon came out and said, I'm very sorry, but I'm here to announce, and yes, I know it's shit. I'm here to announce the new general manager of Raw, AJ!
Yes!
Styles.
Yes! 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 Yes!
So AJ Lee is the new general manager of, we believe, both Raw and SmackDown.
Well,
No,
it does say on WWE.com just Raw. It haven't been
That's
announced
the
about
thing.
SmackDown at all.
that's the thing, because she's the permanent Raw general manager. Nothing's been announced for
Well,
SmackDown.
AJ leaves and says that her life's going to be fucking hell. His house life's going to be hell, and skips out the ring, and it's beautiful.
And Daniel Bryan
It's
destroyed.
pissed off, and then
Yeah.
then we hear a certain familiar,
Look in my eyes.
and out comes the best
person
in the world, CM Punk.
And he basically comes out
And
and
just pisses off Daniel Bryan.
yeah, basically,
Takes a piss.
just some man, what the Rock is cooking.
Sorry, whoa. Did you? Sorry. Did you feel that? Did you? Honestly, did you two feel that?
Yes, I did.
Jesse's spirit just went and, like, through me. I don't know what happened. What did I do? What did I do?
You'll have to listen back to the show.
What did I don't know what I did.
You'll have to listen to the show.
But I didn't embarrass myself, you know?
Maybe just a smidge.
Just went, oh, fuck. Well, anyway, The Rock came out, so I know that happened.
Yeah,
We're still talking about that,
it
right?
sounded like you were coming out too.
Are we still talking about The Rock?
Yeah, the Rock.
Right. I don't know how, I blanked out for like a couple of seconds. I was like someone else in, you know.
It's alright.
It felt like it was jitty for a minute.
Just be soul.
Did I grow hair? And
No,
No, you
Dad.
did lose a bit.
Just at the side here.
oh shit.
Just cut some out of it and stick it on there.
Cool.
Right, so The Rock came out down the ring.
Right. So we're still. Is that as far as we can go?
Yes.
All right. That's interesting.
Moving on. Yes.
So The Rock came out and he said that to Daniel Bryan, called him gold face, called him CM Punk, called him a bitch.
Yeah, he also said.
And then he also did say, as you were quite rightfully about to say, that CM Punk.
Did you get psychic skills when? Did you become both Djismie and Derek Akora?
But Derek
It's good that you've never heard of him.
Derek Akora is fake anyway.
So basically, he said, just CM Punk, you are the best in the world. Yes, Djismie.
Yeah.
The Rock said that CM Punk was the best in the world.
Not in what he does, best in the world.
So,
In general.
there you go. Back off, or maybe Funk will probably bite your ankle or something.
No, Ryan does kick him. I'll
On the
jump.
arse.
So basically,
I'll jump
The
to
Rock,
do it, but
The
yeah.
Rock then had a startling announcement that at the Royal Rumble,
That's finally.
that The Rock will challenge for the WWE Championship at Royal Rumble.
Well, without, doing fuck all for the last 6 months,
Yeah.
he just gets
So
a title
basically,
shot.
at the 2013 Royal Rumble, The Rock will fight for the WWE Championship.
Whoever the champion is.
So of
Now,
course,
let's just get out of the way. Let's do it now. Will he win?
will The Rock win?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Will The Rock win?
Yes.
Who do he face?
CM Punk.
Punk.
And who do he face at Mania?
Cena.
Cena.
Right. There you go.
Problem
That's
is-
out the way.
However-
problem is we've seen it.
I do want him to face The Undertaker, but that will not happen.
Me too.
Cena again.
Maybe, right? After a year of having shit put upon him, Cena might learn to sell. It's a long shot, but you never know.
You know the only way that Cena could beat The Undertaker.
No, I meant The Rock.
No, but do you know? It's just kind of, you know the only way that Cena could beat Undertaker at WrestleMania?
If The Undertaker was dead?
No, if it was a buried alive match, because you can't bury John Cena.
Well done.
That's another week!
You get a point for that.
Yes!
Right.
Point for that.
Anyway, he went on with I believe, to finish the segment, he rock bottom Daniel Bryan,
Yeah,
to which a long-haired, bearded man on Twitter said that was the rock putting Daniel Bryan exactly where he belonged. Yes, in the middle of a ring.
I like it. Oh, that was, of course, he did refer to Daniel Bryan as an Oompa Loompa.
No, he was the offspring of a homeless lumberjack and an Oompa Loompa.
Yes.
And then we had,
well done.
yeah, then we had Bret the Hitman Hart come out.
You know what I
The
miss?
hits just keep coming.
You know what I miss? It sounds like, but I miss his original theme. I'm like, Bret! Boom!
Can I tell you something? Yeah, but that Bret never actually happened on the music.
Yeah.
They didn't start before he came in the ring, they didn't go, Bret!
But in my mind,
That little kid who was lucky enough to meet him every fucking week on WWE.
it would have been awesome. Anyway, so basically,
He comes out and he hands it. He introduces
he was out to. Yeah.
He did. I believe he started off by introducing Christian, of course, giving it his full oomph, and then Miz.
Yeah. I came to play!
The surprise play. After you get down on your knees.
Go!
Go!
Favorite part of Christian. Go! It's like the Miz. The favorite part about the Miz is his song.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just awesome.
So basically, it was a match for the Intercontinental Championship with Christian versus Miz. A lot of countering in this one.
Excellent match.
And then the Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion.
Making him, I believe, a Triple Crown champion.
Yeah,
Well, he has held the WWE. He has held the WWE Unified Tag titles.
And
So I believe that would be the world title.
Yeah.
And now with the Intercontinental, he is a Triple Crown.
you can technically consider a quadruple if you want to throw the United States Champion in there.
It's
So-
not a Triple Crown, is it?
Well, it depends on what the new definition is.
What else does he have to win to become Grand Slam?
Hardcore and European.
No, because they're not available at the time.
Exactly, that's why he can't become a Grand Slam. WWE said it has to be like them belts. There's no third tier belt anymore, so he can't become a Grand Slam.
Alright, fair enough.
So Eric explained on as one of his stats.
I think that to me sounds right.
Basically, what I always put the Grand Slam personally is that you've won every available title
Yeah,
during your period of time, which would make technically the Miz a Grand Slam champion.
yeah, I think that's rather stupid. I think it's rather stupid to say, oh, you have to hold it because
By my definition,
yeah,
the Miz is not only a Triple Crown, it's a Grand Slam champion. That's why my definition is wrong.
yeah.
Oh, and then Charlie Sheen got fucking drunk or some crack or stopped beating up a hooker for a couple of minutes and challenged Daniel Bryan to a fight the next time he was in LA.
Maybe what we should do
When's
is
the next time Daniel Bryan's going to be in LA?
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. Oh, you don't think?
He's what he's going to do. We're going to put some foundation some lifts upon him. Charlie will think he's a hooker, and then Luther does breath.
Okay.
Yeah. I was doing a impression Jack Flat.
So basically,
Very good impression of Jack Swagger.
there is a possibility that we'll
Jack
see Daniel Bryan, a
Swagger.
wrestler, versus Charlie Sheen, a twat.
Wouldn't it be weird if
An alleged twat.
No, he is a twat.
No, Charlie Sheen likes to sue. It's alleged.
But I'm going by what he's done on TV.
Yeah, but we can,
Well, he's not going to sue me.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
There'll be a lot of beeping in this episode.
There will be a lot.
So basically,
Stupid liable.
I don't know. So, what do we think about the idea of Charlie Sheen potentially being on SummerSlam?
You see my reaction.
I want.
Well, up next, ladies and gentlemen, it was.
Oh, yeah, the game. Which, while we're recording this today, is actually his 43rd birthday.
Oh.
Bearing in mind, if you've seen Raw 1000 and the shape that man was in,
Oh God!
he is 43-year-old.
Don't you just want it? You don't just want Motorhead to do Happy Birthday?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you!
We are
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, Paul Levesque! Shawn Michaels goes, Levesque. Happy birthday to you! Down to play the game!
You turned into Homestar Runner halfway.
We're Motorhead. We come to wish you happy birthday.
I don't even know who Homestar Runner is.
You used to.
Well, basically, Triple H comes out, and
Yeah.
Paul Heyman says, Brock, I know you're here, come tell me your answer. And we get that excellent genius. I mean, I'm supposed to be a face guy now. That weasel, fuck you, is the human genius that is Paul Heyman.
Oh, not me.
No.
The actual one, not the
Yeah,
ironic one.
the man who pours Kool-Aid down my throat a long time ago. The most non-erotic spider ever.
It's very rare for you to do something in a non-erotic way.
It is.
So, Paul Heyman.
And he said, no.
But the word is yes.
No.
Yeah.
No means no.
He said no. And then he went and did what Heyman's been doing a lot recently. He went after the family.
At which point Triple H lost his cool.
I've told you once, and I'll tell you, I'm not going to tell you again, don't mention my family. And Heyman, and as Heyman's about to go further, he says, I do feel sorry for your children, the sins of their father are cast down onto the children. As he says children, a very familiar music hits, and I couldn't stand up.
Stephanie McMahon.
Damn!
This wasn't in a non-erotic way.
Bong!
Stephanie McMahon,
Bong.
Helmsley,
Oh.
came out and came down the ring, got into the ring.
And got in Heyman's face.
Oh yeah.
Old school Stephanie.
Then Luther's press down the ground and just did his own.
Tears out of him. And then started throwing some punches.
Yep. At which point Dan was just on edge,
There was no in the edge.
on edge as in to be at a heightened state.
I was going to say, I was no in there. Adam Cole.
No. At which point Brock Lesnar comes out to come get some. And
I thought he came out to come get some death, to be honest.
And then,
I know I tried.
But then Triple H reminded him of why he is the game.
The game.
And to be honest with you, for some reason, every time I look at the two, I see, what Triple H seems to be in better shape than Brock is.
Brock's more fighter shape, so he doesn't look defined.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, all three of us were the same. Actually, I don't know if you were, but I know me and you were.
Yeah.
When Brock's music hit, was get out the ring, get her out the ring.
Yeah, I was like, get out the ring, Steph. Get out the ring, you stupid bitch.
Oh, move her!
Steph, just leave now.
Just get her out the ring.
Triple H sent Brock packing.
And the two were in the ring. It was, and I gotta tell you, I'm gonna say it right now.
Mm-hmm.
The way Stephanie looked, no wonder Triple H got separated.
It did. Well, up next.
All that baby weight kind of moved upwards.
Up next, it was time.
Down.
It was time. Hey, it's the next part of the.
I think so.
It was time for the one man bam, baby. Heath comes out. He basically says that everything that's happened to him so far, means nothing, and that tonight he's challenging anybody to a no disqualification match. And Lita. I wish I had that intense.
What is the loudest damn we can do?
No!
Are you ready?
No! I'm telling you now. No.
Okay.
But Lita.
Damn!
But Lita.
Damn! Continue.
But Lita.
Damn! So Lita accepted, and it was a no DQ match.
But
and as Heath said, ring the bell.
And Lita went, oh no, for I have hired protection.
Which, as you mentioned, one of you mentioned on the Monday, I don't know, give him credit, believe it was you, who said they already,
it's unusual. It's unusual.
I'll give you credit, Steve. You did turn around and say it's unusual to hear Lita and protection in the same sentence.
Boom, 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 boom,
and at this point, we were kind of jaded. Me and you had jumped. Me and Adam didn't know about this. You had been spoiled previously by you for a segment.
Yeah.
Due to an interview, we didn't know about this, and we'd already jumped around and danced like a fool when Lita came out.
Because Lita.
And what Lita was wearing was very good.
Why did you do this? Because Lita, that's why.
And whereas you were kind of like, so we sat back down waiting for whatever to happen.
Yeah.
And then when they hit me out, I remember all of them going, yes! Yes!
So you gotta remember, APA, one of my favourite tag teams of all time. So when I just saw APA, I was like, oh my god!
And it was the fact that it was like old JBL didn't have to be JBL, he could be Bradshaw.
And Heath Slater did a great job. JBL even tweeted him a big thank you for selling one hell of a clothesline from
But
hell.
what was great was Heath ran away and we got.
There's all the former legends that came up, all people like Doink the Clown and guys like hang on, we're gonna go through this. Guys like Bob Backlund,
Vote for me!
and there was this other guy. What was he called, Adam? No, not Psycho. He was there. But
DDP?
The
Feel the bang!
Roddy Piper.
Yeah, Roddy Piper came out. I was rowdy before rowdy was cool.
And it was just, and obviously the greatest legend of all time, Mini Flair, the referee.
Charles Robinson.
Yep, he was calling the match. Great. Well, not calling the match.
It was an excellent moment.
Absolutely, and we marked out.
We marked out
Absolutely,
like a motherfucker.
it was great. Of course.
Sean Mooney! Sean Mooney! Sean Mooney! The amount of times I put a video in as a kid, and Sean Mooney came up and goes, "Welcome to the WWE," whatever it was. And they come to it backstage with the old school locker rooms, talking to the natural disasters at Royal Rumble 92, talking to the Legion of Doom. Wow!
I've never seen you this happy on this show. You've never been this happy on this show before.
What I didn't get was one thing.
No.
Sean Mooney was only on a couple episodes of Raw. Where the hell was Todd Pattendale?
Anyway.
He was at least 14.
He was interviewed Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan said that she needed life management, not anger management.
Oh, yeah,
And
then
he-
later on, Sheen challenged him to a match. That's what it fucking happened. I don't give a fuck.
Well, we mentioned it earlier in the show to save your opinions. But up next,
The most glorious moment.
King!
Kid came out for a match.
Points!
Unfortunately, it wasn't a match point.
I don't care, points!
But all of a sudden, Jinder Mahal, the guy with the weirdest arms in the business, came out with guys like Kurt Hawkins, Hudako, Tyler Rex.
It was Comanche, Drew McIntyre, Hunico, Rex and Hawkins, the Kings of Change.
Yeah, they came.
And Jinder
They
Mahal.
all come out to try and take on Kane one on too many.
And we were sitting there going, maybe.
Dong.
Dan,
Right squad.
it was the only time I've ever seen Dan almost in tears.
I was very close.
Very close.
And more importantly was the fact that I was up and I did a little dance. I did a little dance, went straight onto one knee.
It was almost enchanting how quick he danced and into the knee. It was.
What did I say? My saviour was
Undertaker.
back. Dead Man was back.
And in that coat.
And it wasn't a tag team match.
That was the most.
I'll put you one with the Undertaker.
That was the most demonic coat I've ever seen him wear.
You mean Shredder's coat?
Yeah.
I believe that was you as well, Steve. Who
Super
says,
Shredder.
I think letting that off Big Kev.
Yeah. But they basically did a double choke slam. Well, not double choke.
Well, they got rid of the ring. Then Hunico and Hawkins took a double choke slam and a double tombstone.
Yeah, and it was.
And they sold it like a champ.
Oh, it was a fantastic. And some Undertaker coming back. It was just like Dan was just like Dan was in heaven.
Just waiting.
But up next,
I mean, if you need to see me in a truly mark out moment, it's when I watch WrestleMania and a dead man comes out.
And up next,
Because instantly I go from marking out to oh shit, this can't be the year.
yeah.
Sitting there with my hands in a prayer, going, please, dead man,
Every
don't do it.
year we are aware that it's not going to happen, but we still do it.
No, every year you're aware it's not going to happen. Me, it could be this year.
Sorry, just proud of himself. Because it was now time for the I've got to do something on the show.
That main event, I believe, was
CM
CM Punk versus Mr. Money in the Bank. Cena!
Basically, whenever we want something elongated in a funny accent.
I learned from the master.
Todd.
Yeah. But yeah, it was for the
Damn it, Todd Pettingill, where are you?
John Cena cashed in his Money in the Bank against CM Punk for a shot at the WWE Championship, which ended with The Big Show coming out
Points!
And getting CM Punk disqualified, therefore John Cena becomes the first man ever, officially, according to WWE, they've clarified this with an article, that John Cena is now officially the first person to ever unsuccessfully cash in his money in the bank.
I think I speak.
Ha ha!
I think I speak for us when I say ha 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 ha.
Do you know what's great? Do you know what's great about this?
Yeah.
They made a really, 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 really big difference in our lives.
Yes.
I mean, in our lives, it was awesome because someone had finally lost the money in the bank cash in a good friend of the show's life.
Yeah.
I mean, it was horrible and it was not fair. Cena lost. Her boy Cena was gonna get the world championship, WWE championship, and it didn't happen. Why, John? Why? Why, John? Why?
Because John Cena failed you.
And it's because of this. CM Punk is the best in the world, as validated by The Rock.
Now, speaking of The Rock, basically Big Show decided...
And the Big Show is just an angry giant.
Big Show decided to attack John Cena, at which point The Rock comes out to make the save.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Let's find out the Big Show is better than John Cena.
Just fucking keep knocking mother party.
The Big Show. So the Big Show goes the Rock is attack, hits a spinebuster, goes for the people's elbow, only for John Cena to hit a fucking flying forearm smash. Takes down The Rock, and then nails The Rock with the GTS. The Go.
That wasn't.
2.
That wasn't Cena.
I mean, I know you CM Punk. I meant CM Punk. You know me. I make mistakes all the time that edit them out, but I'm not doing it this week.
Hashtag ironic genius.
This week I'm not editing my mistakes. I'll pop them out one I made, but that's getting posted to the blooper, so it counts.
Fair enough. But yes, as you're quite right.
I'll look for a
CM
moment if
Punk.
Anna was going, really? Let's go back and check. Oh, Steve.
As you're quite rightly correct, CM Punk did hit a flying clothesline and a GTS in The Rock, and apparently,
According to Mr. Jerry the King Lawler,
this turned him heel.
it did.
Woo! You a lie! No, it didn't. You know why it didn't turn him heel? Because CM Punk has never really done anything face-like.
I mean, not what I meant. So, The Rock can attack anyone he wants. John Cena can attack anyone he wants. But CM Punk shows The Rock that he's, oh my god, no, heel.
He was sending a message.
Honestly,
there are 3 things you can be in wrestling: a heel, a face, or over. Punk is over. He's not a heel or face.
I like that.
John, you know, I just want to know, when will Jerry the King Lawler finally shut the fuck up and retire? I am sick of hearing you. I would sooner listen to Booker
Let's
T.
see how many of those fans can lift weights. Fuck off!
You know what?
Lifting weights does not make you a world champion.
I would sooner fucking listen to Michael Cole fucking try commentating with Djismie every week, because then at least Djismie would get me nice and pissed off. Whereas Jerry gets me pissed off with his ineptitude and his fucking pointless, incorrect statements. Djismie pisses me off for his impassionate opinion. You see,
And his incorrect statements.
But it's like...
He's very rarely incorrect.
It's not that Djismie's necessarily correct. It's when it comes to opinion. At least he's fucking passionate. Jerry King Lawler's just like, oh, he turned his back on the WWE Universe.
But this is great because it was a great Raw.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing Raw.
Yeah.
And we finished it happy.
Oh, yes.
CM Punk retained. We set up The Rock Punk at Royal Rumble. Taker was back. There was numerous mark-out moments.
And, of course, the 3 biggest things that made us happy. Aside from my man, Trish Stratus and Lita.
That's 6.
Oh, right. No, I said the people.
Oh. Well, technically, actually, it's 9. 9, them asses and them titties.
But, and their faces. I said they're not.
Okay, 12.
And that was Raw 1000.
But you know, the major thing about this is that 2 people very close to the show finished this really happy about all the mark-out moments, but pissed off by the end.
Yeah.
Made me happy.
But that person isn't here to complain about though, because
top shit.
Yeah, he got choked out.
Yeah, I mean he lost a humiliating defeat to who?
How's it humiliating? I choked him out and then put him in the
because
ankle.
you always dropped to him. This time you didn't.
Yeah, and it was a shoot.
So therefore, it's an upset victory. You've got the victory and he's upset.
It's like when Alex Riley turned on The Miz. Not like that.
Nothing like that.
Anyway, Well, that was Raw 1000. That's the end of the WWE recap. Which means it's time for our next segment. Dan, what do we call this segment?
Wrestling News!
And in this week's wrestling news, we've got some pretty hot topics to cover, starting with the biggest news of the week would be Rowdy Roddy Piper. Now, you see, Roddy Piper was at the Raw 1000, as we just discussed, and it was a great show. However, sorry, it's that your iPod I keep standing on.
Yeah, sorry.
I keep standing on this iPod. I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry, it's moving now.
But basically, there was a report, a rumour, if you will, going around backstage.
Rumour?
Yeah. There's a rumour going around, which was reported as news, by two sites in particular who we can't name for legal reasons. Yeah, I know it's you. We want to mention them, but we can't. And if we do, I have to beep it out or chew it out, and it gets annoying to do that in the editing. So we're not allowed to name who they are in wrestling. Yeah, we're not allowed to mention who they are. And this is the wrestling news segment, as you just said. Because we are the wrestling news segment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, fair enough.
Keep coughing at the beginning of that one. But basically... Don't why?
Because he's a prick.
I know he's a prick, but we're not allowed to mention his name.
How many times are we going to hear like a beep in this segment alone?
Once. I hope. Anyway.
So what did say?
Dude! Stop making more work for me. You know
Sorry. But you still haven't said what Mr. said.
Stop saying his name!
Mr.
Shut. Do you know how annoying this is going to get for the listeners?
Just crack on with you.
Right. So basically, the person that owned the website that we're not allowed to name, either of them, basically stated that... No, you can't! You will be quiet and like it! Anyway, as I basically, so the rumour was that Roddy Piper had involved in some form of disagreement.
Sexual harassment.
Yes, sexual harassment with Caitlyn, which immediately provoked a response from Roddy Piper and Caitlyn on Twitter.
Who can blame me?
Basically, no,
Who can blame me? Look at me.
Roddy Piper immediately dismissed these rumours as they were bullshit, and Caitlyn defended him. And what was worse out of all this, like, it caused Roddy Piper's daughters to cry over this whole fucking situation. And basically, that you would think, well, that's the news. Well, the first website issued a public apology. They contacted Piper personally.
I don't know their name.
And they said, and they basically said, look, we were one of the websites that reported this. We are sorry. The reporter that did this shouldn't have said this. We are launching an investigation, but we have talked to the reporter who originally reported it. So that's been sort of things. So basically, the copy and paste master of the other website basically posted that as well and refused to apologise at first.
Beep.
Mr. Beep. Didn't apologise at first. Roddy Piper made a lot of... I mean, I even posted on Twitter about this. I got retweeted a few times. I was like really happy. That's how sad my life can be at times. But
fair, it was off Roddy Piper.
It was off Roddy Piper. But basically, where we stand with the situation now is that the website took down the original article. And then they posted a retraction, which is not the same thing, but they stated that it's their policy to remove any articles which are deemed untrue. Bullshit. They also went on to say they've tried contacting Piper, but Piper hasn't responded, and they're going to try again. All things are bullshit. That's my opinion, not fact. Although I'm pretty certain it's damn close. And basically, what it seems to me, in my personal opinion, again, not fact, but opinion, probably close to the truth, don't know for certain, is that they take down the article so nobody can go back and say what he originally said. Because some of the claims he said was, we never mentioned it was sexual harassment in any way. Well, I remember reading that article, and that's why I got pissed off in the first place. So anyway, the next bit of wrestling news is all about the Great Khali.
The what?
I don't know if I said it like that. The Great Khali. So Dan, the Great Khali.
Has had a tumour removed.
Yes.
That's all I know.
He's basically had a tumour. We wish him the absolute best in his recovery.
Of course we do.
Absolutely. And yes.
I'm going to say this, not to be disrespectful or anything, don't rush back.
Yeah. Because you need to heal up, and plus you're shit. But
straight to the point, this man. We couldn't say anything about that, Mr. But he...
Yeah, we could. I mean, hey, we could be talking about Clark of Clark shoes.
But either way, I'd have to beep it.
Be Clark Kent.
That I don't have to be because he's not. He doesn't
We could be
exist.
talking about a cockerel that went Clark a doo.
So we can't name that, but he can say the great Carly, who's currently had a tumour removed.
Yes.
What,
It's
you find
shit.
Ryan say?
That he's shit.
It's shit in the wrestling ring. Yeah, I can because.
You only just got that, didn't you?
No, I was waiting for him to say.
What? One's an opinion.
Okay, fair enough.
One's a legal battlefield.
We're not...
You know what else is a legal battlefield?
Your face.
No.
Oh, for fuck.
Go on, do the next one.
Basically, next year
Sorry, explain the whole great Carly thing. We didn't do that.
he has a tumour. He got it removed.
What was the tumour?
I don't know.
Is it the same thing that was stopping growing by any chance? So that is technically a tumour.
I have no idea what it was. All I got news-wise was that he had a tumour removed.
He's currently
He's recovering.
No, fair enough.
Velvet Sky of TNA fame has been released.
Granted.
She
Granted.
was granted her.
Aliens together?
And you leave the pigeons alone.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's you told. But basically, yeah, she asked for a release and she got it. A lot of TNA knockouts leaving.
Bungalow 4.
But they might turn up in Chicago and ROH.
Ooh. Imagine it. Let the pigeons loose.
Oh, music.
Velvet. Maria. Bungalow 4.
So that's not going to be the tag team.
Bungalow. Anyway.
And you had a final news article, did you not?
Yes, I did.
You got sidetracked there, didn't you?
Yeah, I
You got
did.
sidetracked.
But mine was still on thinking about them two together. Yes, Mick Foley said he'd like to be inducted into the 2013 Hall of Fame.
You should be.
He should be, yes. And that if he was to be inducted, the only one of two people he would want to be the man to induct him would be JR or Terry Funk.
Yeah, because
Terry Funk is obviously a mentor, and JR is the one man who had faith in him when Vince said, "I don't see anything in this before he died."
So yeah, that was this week's wrestling news. So it's now time for your favorite segment and mine. You little witch!
Alright, you've got to watch it a bit difficult this week because I didn't do anything because I just moved house.
Yeah, it was.
So I got to think of a couple of things that fly. One of them is a bit of a Brothers of Destruction. Is I used to watch this clip over and over again until YouTube took it off because of the WWE complaints. So you can probably find it at some point, shitty quality or not. Is The Undertaker teaching Kane how to last ride on Kai and Tai.
Yeah.
Poor Kai and Tai. Kai and Tai take a fucking beating.
Kind of.
And so, it's fun. It's a nice interaction between the two. Taker's American badass, so he's a bit more a bit more having a laugh, relaxed type guy.
Yeah.
Kane is I believe it's one of the later returns of his.
Yep.
I think it's late 2000, early 01, something like that. And they're having fun basically in the ring. Kane can't do it right the first time.
Yeah.
Taker teaches him to do it.
You
And
got
number
the
one
alley-oop bomb.
and the one for the BOD has got to be one of my favourite things when they're backstage.
Yeah.
And it's Taker's there with a cast on and beat his ass kicked. And Kane just slides over and goes, "So, how was your week?"
Yeah. One of Adam's favourite segments.
Going on to a different topic, Lita and Trish.
I'll throw a quick Undertaker one in there. Undertaker returning. I believe it was it Judgment Day? Or
2000.
When he comes in and he just, the long leather jacket, American badass coming down, punch,
Oh, you're
punch,
scared.
kicking, smashing.
Another Brothers Destruction moment, the night when Vince coaches them and just going off it.
Yeah.
Just burst out and take it. Like, they invaded every match. If I
Yeah.
recall.
Yes, they did.
Every match they just came down and went, right, we're going to kick your ass.
There's 6 segments of it on Tumblr.
And you're
Trish and Lita. Both of them were back this week. Maybe think a bit. Maybe think a lot.
is this you gotta watch going to be the Hendenism DVD?
No, it's not actually. No, if you don't watch Divas Undressed, that's up to you.
Not there's anything wrong with that.
No,
Really?
this one is not a DVD. I got it on DVD actually. I'll let you.
I'm not complaining.
This one is actually the main event of Raw. for the women's title. Elite breaks the neck after just fucking returning.
But it was the first time the Divas have ever given the main event spot, and
the women's championship.
Paid off. It was a great match.
Excellent match. Very much worth a watch. I would want to put a year on, but would get wrong. Put the wrong year on. So continue. This is all on top of my head. Literally off the top of my head.
Well,
and then finally, for it, let's say APA.
Oh, yes.
APA, you don't need to look at anything match-wise. APA, you just need to look at the backstage moments. And hell, if you can only find... if you can only find APA commercials where they're advertising the protection agency that just started...
Yeah. Oh.
And they go through, get us a bud. Get a bud.
Was it Joe? It was like, just Joe.
Just Joe Legend, yeah.
Just, dude, door. He just kind of walks around and goes to the door, you got cruise for... Knock on the door, Joe! Knock on the door. Good, Joe, now that you're here, you can go.
They did it to The Rock as well. So,
everyone, the door was there for a reason.
And of course, there's a double of Undertaker meeting the APA.
Yes, yeah. There's lots of great moments for that, for the APA. But, I mean, the last party they had, just before they got drafted, the same week of the draft in 02, it's an excellent moment to watch. Different. You can find these all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Basically, just search ABA promo. You'll be sorted. But the commercial for me is my favourite one. Is one of those old school ones where it was like, "Get me a hiney." Got no. Sorry, get us a bud. Got no bud. Get us a cause or something like that. Got no cause. Get us a hiney. Got no hiney. Got no hiney. No. And then it comes up the APA, Allied Protection Agency, open for business because we need beer money. And that,
money!
And that, of course, is this week's You Gotta Watch.
Well, up next would be...
No, play the tune.
Alright, well, fine, we'll do the lead in first. It's time for Djismie Stats! Right.
Next!
It's time for the top 10! There we go. This segment seems a little bit longer than usual, I found. But yes, it's time for the hashtag top 10. Now, this was the third one I ever sent you guys, and this one was to decide who were your top 10 WWE World Heavyweight Champions. I would say the 21st century, but that's a rather redundant statement. So basically, here's what the gig was. I listed every single world champion that's been in the WWE since it was introduced via Triple H being awarded by Eric Bischoff on episode Monday Night Raw.
2002.
Yep, all the way up to Sheamus, who is our current world heavyweight champion. All you guys had to do was rank your top 10. Yeah, you guys had to rank your top 10 out of all those guys, and you could judge them based on however you deem greatness. You know, whether it's biased, by stats, or whatever, right? So I have here, as voted by the fans, the top 10 greatest world heavyweight champions of the WWE.
Number 10.
He is the charismatic enigma. He is Jeff Hardy.
Number 9.
A three-way tie. He is the legend killer Randy Orton, the animal Batista, and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Oh, yeah. Multiple runs by Batista ties with Mark Henry's.
Yeah.
Number 8.
He is, what's the best way to put this one? He is the greatest of all time, a.k.a. G-O-A-T, a.k.a. Goatface, Daniel Bryan.
Wow. He went along with that one. I didn't think Dave Bryan would get that higher.
Yeah.
Number 7.
Another three-way tie in the last tie of these top 10. He is the five-time WCW champion. He is the Big Red Monster, or the Big Red Machine, depending on how you look at it. And the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Number 6.
Speed through this one, Chris Benoit.
Number 5.
He is Y2J, the Ayatollah of rock and roller. Raw is Jericho, Chris Jericho at the number 5 spot.
Number 4.
He is the best in the world, CM Punk.
Wow. Number 3.
He is the dead man, The Undertaker.
Number 2.
The Game. Triple H.
Number 1.
The Rated R Superstar. Edge is your greatest world heavyweight champion of all time as voted by you, the hashtag Total Markout fans.
I think that was my top 3.
Yeah,
Yes, I think that was my
again,
top 3.
Undertaker in the top 3. So there you go. So basically, I'll be announcing the next top 10 later on in the week, probably about Monday or so. So it leaves us now just to go straight into the hashtag Fan Corner.
Oh, yeah. Hey.
You love singing along to that as well, don't you?
It's awesome.
You kind of do the Ryback head nod though. I love that. It's like Ryback. You can't have these dancing enough. Roddy Piper. Not Roddy Piper. Randy Savage.
I just didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, thank you.
So, what questions have you got for this week's hashtag Fan
There's only
Corner?
a few actually this week, so it's quite a short one.
I'm
Don't
new
forget-
to this.
Don't forget, we'll get these questions answered by Djismie on the next week's
Of
episode.
course, yeah.
So we'll get Djismie's
So,
answers.
Until then, all you've got to me. I do
We got
apologise.
2 from Happy Stew.
Thank you.
Happy Stu.
That's
You've got to do that to anyone. Hello, Happy
and
Stu.
1 from Anonymous on Tumblr.
Hello, Adamson.
So first, Happy Stew 319.
Hello, Happy Stu.
It's the same dude.
I do.
He asks, his first question he asks is, what's Total Markout's favourite WWE Raw theme song? Hashtag Fan Corner.
Thank you for the question. Union Underground. Across the Nation.
Yeah.
My favourite of all time.
I don't recall all that many, so mine's got to be just want to be loved by people.
Very cool. Actually, whenever I hear, like, I just want to be loved, it's the first thing I think is Raw.
What?
That's my least favourite. Just to me, it's got nothing to do with wrestling. It's like, I want to be alone.
Yeah, but that's what your thing is very much like, it's got something to do with wrestling. It's
No,
got
my
something
thing,
to wrestling.
it kind of has to only either the lyrics have to work or
Yeah.
it really has to match the tone.
That's
of
what I
the
think
show.
it did.
I don't think it really did to me.
But,
That's an argument for a
yeah.
different time.
My favourite one, I haven't tried, I love both yours. I really like the new one.
Yeah.
Or at least the one they used previously. I don't know if they use a new theme now because they got a whole new thing.
Mm.
But I'm gonna have to go with the one and two, like the 2000 era one. The in your face.
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't hear a word. You couldn't hear understand a word said, but you're like, yeah, it's wrestling. Wrestling's on. Raw in your face. The only part you knew it was the end of it was in your face. It was like, okay.
Exactly.
And secondly,
That is usually how people end things.
Yeah.
if you could bring back any wrestling promotion, which one would it be and why? Hashtag Total Markout. Hashtag Fan Corner.
Purely for the sake of competition, old ECW. I don't like ECW, never watched it in its time. Watched it retroactively, still don't like it. But it was a great source of competition, and it would probably make sense if they could do it at the old style. If we're assuming that they can't do it the way they used to be able to do it, I'd probably go with something like maybe AWA or something like that. Just something that could probably have a chance to shine. But that's what I go with it. But yeah, it's a hard one for me because I didn't really watch much.
ECW, bring that, like the good ECW. The good ECW.
So not the WWE ECW.
No. Can you imagine what would happen if Punk had been in the original ECW?
Oh, it would have fucking amazing, man. Would have been amazing, dude. RVD versus Punk in their prime. For me, I would probably say ECW, but that's an obvious answer. Also, for the sake of competition, I would say not so much bring back, but elevate the NWA back to where it was.
Well, that's why I didn't say NWA.
I mean, purely for the sake of the NWA led into WCW. NWA was more wrestling based and all that, and then WCW, Bischoff came around, they needed real ratings, so they went more into sports entertainment. For me, if you want competition, it's right there in front of you. You just need something to spark it.
Yeah.
And that's the problem that it's always had. So I would probably say the NWA as it was, territory, but you couldn't have the territories as it does now, as it did back then. So it ended up being essentially It's a WCW.
Yeah.
So that's them ones. That's obviously we'll get Jismie. I think Jismie will probably beat WCW on that one anyway.
Yeah.
But so here's the last question. Only 3 questions, like I said. Anonymous from Tumblr.
Hello again, Anonymous from Tumblr.
If only one of you could suddenly be hired by the WWE to be a commentator for Monday Night Raw in place of Jerry the King Lawler, assuming he quit, which one of your co-hosts do you think would be the best man for the job?
I would love to see Stephen be that, just for the argument, just for him to turn around and just go, Michael, shut your face! Shut your face!
Shut your face!
Because that's one of the things, you would just get annoyed with him and just bash his head off the table like Hulk.
Notice what you, because I would love to see you, like, if I would love to see you and Jismie as a commentating team, but out of both his, I would go with Jismie to go with Cole, even though they're both kind of heel. Jismie would be a better heel, and at least he'd be able to back it up with the facts.
I think essentially it turned Jismie face.
Yeah, people would come to like him.
Yeah. If he would turn Jismie face, it would turn Cole face.
I would like to see you go with like either Booker T just so you can translate, or have you go with Matt Striker.
Oh, I mean, Striker would be awesome.
Imagine if you were to teach Michael Cole.
But I don't think you and Cole would work. That's the only reason why.
I mean, Cole wouldn't work. Because I'd end up killing him.
Yeah.
And then quit, and then having it fired. And
for
myself, it's difficult because I think your nature would work very well on a show like on commentary.
But Jismie's got the knowledge.
But Jismie would be a new Matt Striker, just with
hatred,
but with more bias.
There's like, no, you fucking no.
And now here comes our main event tonight is John Cena versus CM Punk versus Daniel Bryan in a triple threat match. Oh, for fuck's sake! So yeah, I'd probably go with Jismie. It'd just be entertaining. It'd be funny as fuck.
And that's our hashtag fan corner of the week. Remember, you can send all your questions to Tumblr. How'd you do that? Well, you can find out in our next blog. You know what? Oh, the electrics are going again. It must be time for, what do we call this, Adam?
Shameless plugging!
Yes, it's hashtag shameless plug. Now, if you want to send us a question or send us anything, photos, videos, whatever like, you can do so by visiting the Tumblr at totalmarkout.tumblr.com. And basically, if you just go onto our page, if you look at the top, there's a hyperlink at the top that says Ask the Mark, that's a question. Just click on that and away you go. You can also send us, like I said, news articles, photos, videos, all kind of wonderful stuff.
To do that, just click on Show Mark something.
Yeah, you can also visit us on our Facebook fan page at facebook.com/Total Markout. Find all of our videos in bite-sized chunks, so it's easy to watch them. So each video episode is split across different videos. On our Blip page, blip.tv/Total Markout. However, if you like each episode done in one long video each, then just go to our YouTube page, youtube.com/user/The Wandering Angel. We have a shop, which is cafepress.com/Total Markout. We also have Twitter pages. You can follow us all at SteveJones313. That is SteveJones3, 3. We have Delegate Adamson at Geek King. That is G3, K_King. And we also have Erik Van Djismie, who isn't here, but he's here in spirit. Apparently.
Loser!
At Erik Van Djismie, and that is with a silent D. And also Adam, our special guest with us this week. He can be found on Twitter at The Lone Walker 1, and that is The Lone Walker number fucking 1. Hello! Our next episode 18, will be on August 4th, 2012. Yes, I remember his name this time. And remember, we need all of your questions, so get them sent in. And later today, the video will be going up. It's time for the 3rd ever hashtag Total Markout quiz. Cue the graphic and the music. Dan the Geek King has intercepted a famous championship against Erik Van Djismie and... Wait, stop, cut the graphic, cut the music, cut the graphic. No, stop.
I'm facing it.
Oh, no, Djismie isn't here.
We're not doing it right now, are we?
No, well, I suppose we could forfeit the title. I mean, if Djismie's not here...
What?
New challenger.
Does that say new challenger? Is that music?
I don't like that. No, you said it was a forfeit win.
Unless someone...
No, man, I can't go this.
Let me.
Sneaky
Well, stop. Look, let me check the rules. Shit. by having him on as a special guest, we've made him eligible to challenge you for the title in case Djismie couldn't be, because he's appearing in Djismie's place on the show.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So he gets to...
You challenger.
So Adam gets to challenge Dan.
Okay, you want to do that? No, we'll go one-on-one. Yeah.
I'll-
You can go toe-to-toe with the great one.
Okay, hang on, let me wake up a new graphic. Hang on a second.
Remember, Lone Walker won.
Oh, sorry.
That's number one, dude.
Oh, for God's sake. Copy and paste. Right, cue the graphic and the music. That's right, tonight Dan the Geek King Adamson will defend his championship against the newest comer to the Total Markout team. He's none other than the Lone Walker 1. And he will be fighting
That's
against...
not fair. Look how good his picture is. Look at your pen.
Oh yeah, I tell you what, why don't we do a new picture of you instead?
We'll sit down.
Hang on, we might have some DX stuff and Taz stuff in the wardrobe.
Yeah, that'll do.
Right.
That'll do.
You get changed quick.
That'll do.
Right, hang on a second. Okay, new graphic, music, go. There we go. So yeah, tonight you guys will go one-on-one for your Total Markout title. And since we're talking about champions, right now you are the undisputed Wandering Angel Quiz champion, because this week you also defended that title, the Shout Championship, against me.
Loser!
I was about to say, if you want to know how that match went down, well, actually, you could probably guess.
Because you called him the undisputed champion.
Yeah, he was already the undisputed champion. Because, yeah.
Don't look.
Well, don't look, did you say? But anyway, you were defending your total. I thought you said don't look. That was a good.
Yeah, I did. Don't look.
All right, but yeah, Total Markout
did.
Total Markout Quiz Championship tonight. It's going to be great. It's going to be a special Raw themed episode. Well, that's all from me, SteveJones313. That's all from you, the Low Walker 1.
Indeed.
And all from Dan the Geek King Adamson.
Better believe it.
Now, Adam,
Number one, baby. Number one.
Adam, we've got a special task for you, right?
Okay.
We're going to do the outro.
Okay.
But to do that, we kind of say the name of the show in three places.
Okay.
Djismie says hashtag, I say total, he says Markout.
Okay.
We need you to say hashtag.
Okay.
Can you do that first?
Okay.
Okay. So, that is all from this week's episode of Hashtag Total
Markout!